Do you want to reduce income inequality? Do you want good jobs and economic growth? Do you want clean air? Then I need your help. I recently introduced the Vermont Equity and Infrastructure Act. This is a 10-year plan to help Vermonters save money by getting off of fossil fuels. We'll weatherize over 25,000 low-income households, install 50,000 high-efficiency heat pumps, provide incentives for 35,000 electric vehicles, and give cities and towns the resources they need to weatherize our schools and municipal buildings. These investments will help save Vermonters over $1 billion in 10 years. It'll reduce municipal spending, it'll reduce property taxes. What's not to love about all of that? But the plan's not done. We will install 8,000 electric vehicle charging stations and provide over $250 million for transportation options like buses, trains, and van pools. While we make these infrastructure investments, we also need to make investments in our lowest income Vermonters. And we can do that by expanding the most effective anti-poverty program that we have, the Earned Income Tax Credit. And because living in rural Vermont means a little extra driving, we're going to create a tax credit that will give 2/3 of Vermont households a little bit extra for living in the rural environment. This plan puts hundreds of Vermonters to work and lowers the cost of living for tens of thousands. It also puts money in the pockets of working class Vermonters that need it most. All of these investments can be paid for by charging fossil fuel corporations a fee for the pollution that they currently create and spew into our atmosphere free of charge. By adding just 4 cents to a gallon of gasoline each year, we'll be able to fund the entirety of the Vermont Equity and Infrastructure Act. To put this in perspective, when fully implemented, gas will cost no more than it did last November. But if you want Vermonters to have good jobs, clean air, and a thriving economy, then I need your help. Because nothing big or bold ever happened without people like you pushing for it. To start, please share this video with your family and friends. And better yet, share it with your state representatives and senators, and ask them to join me to support the Vermont Equity and Infrastructure Act. By working together, we can build a stronger, cleaner, and more equitable Vermont. Thank you, and thank you for sharing this video.